You know what the hardest part about the going live on Twitch is? It's
what?
The notifications. Because I'm always over here like, I'm just gonna do a camera test today, and it's like 2 in the morning, nobody's awake, it's fine. And then you go and you do a camera test, and then it'll be like 3 minutes, and then like 6 people are watching you, and I'm like, hi. I'm in my pajamas with wet hair, and I was not expecting a single person to be awake. Hello! Hello, world. Hello.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to do like a really nice stream, like something that's a little more, at least leaning towards professional, that's not just like, you know, and you're like, this is the opposite.
It's like, whoops. I didn't mean to be up here in a baggy shirt without any, like, who cares about makeup, but like without any makeup and like, I don't know, just
or you know, me, you know, freaking out and like, I'm stressed and I don't realize that people are watching me right now while I'm trying to get this stuff set up. And
yeah, the worst one was when 6 people came to like a 10-minute camera test, and I was just like, why?
Hi,
going live tomorrow. Okay, bye. But they're fun. They're fun. You just can't turn off the notifications on the Twitch streamers end though. Anyway, you guys should go watch me on Twitch.
You
Sharvana!
should.
It's down there. Go look it up.
Twitch.tv/Sharvana.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Buffy. Angel? Buffy. Whedon.
We
watch.
Yeah.
A deal of some sort. Anything you want.
I always wanted a pony. Oh, you weren't really speaking to me, were you? My bad.
Oh, lady!
Wow, a mugging. Haven't gotten one of those in a while. Go, now.
Yeah!
No!
Super strength in the middle of a human's cheek.
What the hell are you doing?
Hurting himself.
Demons.
Way to go with the keen observingness, Jessica Fletcher.
Remind me not to help you.
More often?
A little sympathy for the man with a migraine here, can we?
Well, that's what you get for attacking a human.
You'd think if the government was going to put a chip in my head, they'd at least make it so I could attack criminals and that sort.
Yes, because muggers deserve to be. Just have to get your rocks off fighting demons.
Oh, other ways.
And to that, an extreme see you later.
Buffy.
Spike, it's late. Okay, can we just finish this another time?
So you want to jump right to the kiss scene then, eh?
I am not kissing you, Spike. Once was
Twice.
but not again.
He's keeping count.
You're a tease, you know that, Slayer? Get a fella's motor revving, let the tension marinate a couple of days, and bam! Crown yourself the ice queen.
Need a few more metaphors for that little mix?
It's only a matter of time before you realize I'm the only one here for you, pet. You got no one else!
The whole world is just different right now.
What's the matter, Amy?
Comment. Don't you feel like Willow could turn her back by now?
I could figure out how to turn you back. Anyway. Reveal. Miri le cosa posto.
Ah!
Dude, what are you doing? We're not breaking into Langley here. It's Sunnydale.
Well, you never know what
Family.
new stuff they have. Better safe than...
Okay, the security system here is a guy named Rusty.
In
What are
theory.
you boys doing?
We were the tour group.
Museum closed 5 hours ago.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Guess we just lost track of time.
How about that?
We just get the freeze ray out of here now.
Guys. Pick up what he is putting down.
I reached out to Jane Epsonson, who is a phenomenal writer. She actually responded back with some advice on writing. I was like, wow.
Hey, no, it's okay. It's just a siren. No, it's all right. Okay?
I felt like I was in that cage for weeks. But it can still be okay. Brom's coming up. I was so hoping Larry would ask me. We would make such a splash of...
3 things we have to talk about. 1, Larry's gay. 2, Larry's dead. And 3, high school's kind of over.
How long was I in the cage?
I mean, it's not totally Willow's fault.
Lately, I am. Oh, Tara, hey.
Not Tara.
The whole school? By a giant snake thing.
How have you been?
Rat. You?
Dead.
Oh.
Well, I should let you guys catch up. I can.
Sunnydale. Hell no.
It's nice having another magically inclined friend around.
Even if she is
So,
traumatized.
you tell me. You're sounding all serious.
Oh. It's nothing.
Continue their investigation into the robbery that left one man frozen solid.
This feels almost like a Nickelodeon detective show or something, like at the moment.
Well, you know, a man was frozen alive in there. A little compassion.
Okay, I'm sorry if you thought that it meant more.
But,
When I kissed you, you know I was thinking about Giles, right?
you know, I always wondered about you two.
Oh, gross, Spike.
A man can change.
You're not a man.
Ooh,
You're a thing.
I knew it was coming.
Stop walking away.
Don't touch me!
It didn't hurt him.
You're a thing. An evil, disgusting thing.
I'm evil.
I'm sure you're not evil.
Yes, I am. This might hurt a little.
Yeah. It's like I didn't think that was gonna be the case.
What if it was? Would you have been excited?
You know that I will always be there for you, right? There's actually more of a lead-in when I practice that at home. The movie had nothing to do with you, and I will never stop loving you. I know.
It's like mom and dad got a divorce, but not mom and dad. It's mom, Willow, and Tara.
You still love her. Very much. Other things get in the way.
She's been really good about being careful about stuff.
Sure.
That's great.
It's kind of nice to just see the three of them in a weird way.
I don't remember that part.
The three original.
She's doing it again.
It's quicker. It'll just take me a sec to go through the files. A diamond was stolen from the museum last night.
You're all la 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 with the magic and the not talking like everything's normal when we all know that Tara up and left you and now everyone's scared to say anything to you. Except me.
They got blown out of proportion. Let's just keep working on this. I don't want to leave Amy alone in the house.
It's weird that she's not totally broken up
Amy,
about it.
is
too.
she?
Knock, knock, robot boy. You need to look at my chip. Examine my chip, or else Mr. Fett here is the first to die.
Hey, all right, let's not do anything crazy here.
That's a limited edition 1979 mint condition Boba Fett.
So we help him, and he owes us one. So we get Spike on our side, we get info on Buffy. I'll take a look at your chip. It'll be a deal.
Do what I tell you. That's the deal. Deal?
Deal.
Then let's go.
So, let's make with the fun.
Bronze.
Tends to be where they go.
You're English, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen every episode of Doctor Who. Not like work, though.
I don't know what that thing does. I'd like to. But whatever it is, it works fine. There's no deterioration of the signal. It's still coming through in a steady pulse.
You tell anyone about this.
No, I promise. Who would I tell? I don't even know what this is about.
It's about the rules having changed.
Well, let's go then.
Why do shows think that works?
No. You go. I'll keep an eye on our drinks.
Not always.
Because if you want something a little more your style, I'm sure we can swing that.
No. Willow. Nice. Top. No, thanks, but no.
You sure?
I'm still. It's cool.
But this is interesting because now we see somebody else with magic trying to easily fix the problem for Willow, whereas she's not the one that got to do that.
I think I'm gonna set this one out.
Nuh-uh. You can't just work us up like that and then just...
Hey! I think she said no.
Well, nobody asked you, Ellen.
Huh?
We're
Responsible people are always so concerned with being good all the time that when they finally get a taste of being bad, can't get enough. It's like all kablooey.
That's not true.
Okay, not kablooey, more like
It
bam.
can definitely be true.
It's human nature, Buff.
Slayer,
And so my night is now complete.
you ought to be careful.
I like that purple.
Yeah, he's like trying to
Get
be
out of my
something
way.
else.
Yeah, he's trying to be like tough and stuff. It's
What?
not working.
Oh, the pain. The pain is gone. Guess what I just found out? Looks like I'm not as toothless as you thought, sweetheart. Don't you see? You came back wrong.
Trick, you did something to the chip.
Just you. In fact, that's the funny part. You're the one that's changed. That's why this doesn't hurt me. Came back a little less human than you were.
You're wrong. Your job is to kill the Slayer, but all you can do is follow me around making moon eyes.
I'm in love with you.
You're in love with pain.
You afraid I'm gonna...
Oh, I didn't realize that. Like, I thought I heard about buckle, but I hadn't realized that that was... She's wearing pants though, isn't she? Unless they're like ripped. Okay.
I remember when I first saw this, I'm like, this must be a joke. This must seriously be a joke.
It's like, you can see it coming though, like...
I know you saw it coming the whole time, and I sort of saw it coming when I originally watched this, but I didn't see it like you saw it. You were like, what's going on here? What is this? And then you just kept seeing it.
Yeah. At this moment, I didn't know that they were gonna like fully get it on.
I know.
But
so
like, I knew that they were gonna be a couple, not only from like all the lead ups and everything like this, but like it's the 90s. That's a romantic lead at some point, right? Nah, no, there can't be. Because the first few seasons you don't think about it at all because he's not even there for some of it. He is supportive to her in a way, and I do see how he has supported her, especially this season. But there's just so many red flags for me that I'm just like, this is not somebody you want in your life for permanence. No, no, no. If we had the old Spike that had just got the chip implanted, he would have been like, use this to my advantage, lure her out on her own, actually kill her, that's great, like this is going down. But instead he brought her to like emotionally manipulate her. Look, you're not a human either. And that's Spike. That's not good. Like, I don't think that she fell for that reasoning. Like, oh, he can hurt me now. That's why he's choosing not to, and therefore I love him. Yeah.
We're both monsters. We're both not normal. Because I've got the chip and you've got the weird thing with you that we don't quite understand.
Which maybe that's his way of trying to relate to her and be like,
Yeah,
look.
it's a disturbing way of doing it though. But
Yeah, we both came back from the dead. We both have our own faults. And look, you were on the same level as me. Blah, da, 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 da. Having Amy there, who is just as powerful as Willow, if not more powerful, because I would say that only because she had her powers back in high school. So who knows if she had lived up to that potential of not being a rat, what she could have been at this point. So that's a question.
There's a lot of questions with Amy, especially since it's like, okay, do you have to get like a GED now? Or like, what are you gonna go back to get your, you know, like, what are your career options here?
She's a witch. She could honestly just like say, hey, give me a job.
That's
and
true.
they could do it.
That's true.
Especially
with as laissez-faire as they are, just...
Yep. Jonathan and friends.
That's true, we do have the trio.
They come across so like super villain, like they're trying to be a super villain rather than like a demon or something like that. So it's interesting to see them play up everything from stealing a diamond to
a freeze ray gun.
Freeze ray gun. I don't know what they're gonna actually do though. So we'll discover that.
Could it be something horrible?
Probably. Doctor horrible.
And there also, one last thing is in this episode is it's really showing a presence of because there's no Giles. It's like, there's no Giles there.
Yeah.
And they're like, ooh, this is hard. Like, they're trying to do the Giles.
I don't think he's gone. I just don't think he's gone. And I just want that to be a bigger moment if he's gonna leave the show like that. Because Tara left also. in my mind's eye. Same thing, same time. But she's not gone. He's not gone yet.
Well, we'll see, won't we? Well, this was another great episode of We Watch Whedon with Buffy.
And we done watched it. That was another one down!
It sure was.
Another one closer to the end.
Yes, and we're this much closer to that one point that you guys have all been waiting for.
And
So.
me too.
Thanks, guys.
Make sure you like, subscribe, notify.
And check us out on Patreon. That's important, for
Very,
sure.
very.